Hey guys, it's Robyn, your Scentsy fragrance consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new, and happy August, happy transition month. August is the month in Scentsyland where we transition all the spring summer stock out. We put it on sale 10% off. We get it out and make room for the fall winter stuff, which launches September 1st. The spring summer stuff is going to be going away. Much of it will be back next spring summer on March 1st, but we won't know which ones will be back and which ones are permanently discontinued until the end of February. So because of that, if there's any favorites you have for summer, it's important to either club those or stock up at a discount this month. So it looks to me, as I'm looking at my cart here, that the regular buy 6 get 10% off bundle offer is stacking with the transition month 10% off. So it looks like if you buy 6 of something, you're actually going to end up with 20% in some cases if it's catalog products. Now that is the other thing about transition month, it is 10% off catalog products. So no, your Wild Horses and Wildflowers collection will not be 10% off. Your Bring Back My Bars will not be 10% off extra. Just catalog products. The only catalog products that are not going to be included in that extra 10% off are your Whiff Box, your licensed products like Disney and things like that, and your Charitable Cause Warmer. With the Charitable Cause Warmer, they set the price knowing that they're going to be giving proceeds to charity, so they don't discount those ever. Not in the season that they're available in anyways. So typically as consultants on Workstation during transition, we get a what's called discontinued list, where they give us like a PDF document of everything that's retiring. Now this month they have not done that. So that is one of the new changes with the kind of switching away from print. So now if you want to see what is going away, you can head to your website. So I have gone to my website here and you can see here where it says collections. You can click down and choose last chance here. So last chance is where you're going to see all the things that are going away. Now, like I said, this is just a whole list of 379 products and they're all mixed in. There's warmers, there's scent packs, there's bars, there's everything. So I wanted to kind of just organize this and draw your attention to certain aspects here. So before we dive into the details, I wanted to just give you a quick overview of like a Cliff Notes, main points here of things that are going away. So for catalog products, things that are going away include the Hamish Weighted Buddy. He's being replaced by a Weighted Sloth in the new catalog. So the Hamish the Highland Cow Weighted Buddy is going to be no more. The current Blankie Buddies that we have, Bria the Bunny and Lenny the Lamb, those are going away, being replaced by 2 new Blankie Buddies in the catalog. Blush the Axolotl Scentsy Buddy is retiring as well, and she'll be replaced by a different buddy in the catalog. The Body line in Just Breathe is leaving, as is the Wildflower Cotton Laundry collection, as is the Clean line in Banana Leaf and Bamboo. We're losing a couple oils as well. The 100% lavender oil is discontinuing, along with the, I think it's called Chamomile Sage. You know how with the wash whiffs you have the big square tubs and then you have the small round tubs? It looks like the small tubs are being discontinued entirely. So you'll still be able to get washer whiffs just in the big tubs. So if you tend to like those small tubs, this would be a time to stock up at 10% off. What else? Then onto the last chance selection for like promotional items. The following items are things that are limited time offers anyways. They were never in the catalog. These were meant to be short time collections, but they are going away at the end of August. The first one is the Disney Warm Fuzzies collection. That was the 3 little Disney warmers. There's the Cheshire Cat, Stitch, and Winnie the Pooh character warmers. Along with We're All Mad Here, the Scentsy bar is also going away at the end of August. These items are not eligible for that 10% off catalog thing, because these items that I'm about to talk about, including Warm Fuzzies, are not catalog products. Like I said, they're promotional products. The Destination Summer collection is retiring at the end of August, so anything that you would like from there, this is your last chance. The Disney Encanto collection is retiring at the end of August as well. That was the Encanto warmer, like the Pillar Candle warmer, along with the Scentsy bars, the 5-bar collection. The Share a Smile Charitable Cause warmer is leaving at the end of the season. Every season, Scentsy does a new Charitable Cause warmer. The Share a Smile warmer sold out at one point. It's back. So we can still push for that one. The benefits for that one, or the proceeds for that one, are going towards childhood cancer, I believe it is. This coming fall, there's a new one called Tranquil Glow, and the proceeds to that are going to mental health supports, and it is a stunning warmer. So that be on the lookout for that one on September 1st. But in the meantime, Share a Smile is still available, and we can get that if we want it this month. The Wildflowers and Wild Horses that launched just yesterday, that is also leaving this month. So it's a short collection. It's going to be here for 1 month. It's here for a good time, not a long time. So if you want the Wildflowers and Wild Horses stuff, get your hands on that this month. The May Scent and Warmer of the Month is discontinuing. That was the Butterfly Wings Warmer. It was that frosted glass with like the rose gold butterflies all around it. That's leaving. So is the Coconut Blossom Scentsy Bar. That fragrance is beautiful. It's kind of like I think it's got Lily of the Valley, coconut, and like salt air or fresh air or salt water or something. It is a really, really pretty, like fresh, clean, sweet coconut, gentle floral. It is beautiful for spring and summer. So that's going away. So is Lilo and Stitch. Now, not all of the Lilo and Stitch stuff, because there are 3 Lilo and Stitch scents. 2 of them are in the catalog. So those are not going anywhere. Neither is the Stitch Buddy, because it's also in the catalog, along with the Stitch Warmer, also in the catalog. What is going away here is the Lilo Buddy, the Stitch Bag Clip, and the Aloha Adventure Scent Pack and Bar. The Aloha Adventure scent was the raspberry, orange, and lemon, I think it was. It's very fruity, very fun, really nice for summer. That is going away at the end of the month as well. So that is kind of the nutshell of what's leaving. Now let's get into details here, because I think it's worth going through like the warmers that are leaving as well. I'm going to bring up the warmers. Okay, so these are the warm fuzzies. All prices that you're seeing here are Canadian pricing, because I'm in Canada and that's what my website is right now. If you're in the US, you can change your flag on my website here to US and you'll see the American pricing. Okay. We got these 3 leaving. These are not discounted because A, they're licensed, and B, they're promotional product. Here's that Encanto warmer also leaving. Okay. These 2 are catalog warmers. So we have the Farmhouse Pig leaving along with the Sea Star. Now Sea Star, if you're looking for a really nice performing summer warmer, this one is fabulous. I have got this one. It's a nice ceramic. It does produce some light because it's got vent holes around the back, and those shine a little bit of light through, as you can see. But it does not light up. Like the warmer itself doesn't light up. It's beautiful though. It's got this like nice twine. Look at the texture on that. Like I really like this warmer. So that one is going away, which is sad. And if you wanted to grab that at a discount, it's a very good performing warmer. I would recommend it. Also leaving, we have the Lemon Grove Pitcher Warmer. This is an element style warmer. It is a lower wattage element, and I'm not sure how well it performs. I haven't heard a lot about this one. We also have the Flamingo warmer, Pink Flamingo, also leaving. That is also an element. Aziza. This one has been popular. I was kind of surprised to see it leaving. It is a bulb warmer, ceramic with the pinholes. I've heard it's a pretty decent performer. And then we have these 3. The Bless This Home warmer is going away. It's a pressed tin warmer, very farmhouse chic. The Aloe Vera warmer I was surprised to see leaving as well, because again, it's very popular. It's remained popular for as long as it's been in catalog, as far as I can tell. So yeah, that one's leaving. Also an element. The Free to Fly warmer is a ceramic warmer. It's supposed to be a very good performer. It's already sold out, so that one is already gone. And that is the thing. These are available now, except Free to Fly. If they sell out throughout the month, they're gone. Like they will not be restocked, so just be aware of that. Then we have the Angel Wings warmer that is leaving. It's another pressed tin one. This is one of my favorites. This is the one I have in my bedroom right now. This is Diamond Milk Glass. It is an element warmer. It's so dainty. It's not over the top or flashy, but it's a very good performer because it has a very wide, shallow dish. As you can see here, it's a wide, shallow dish, which means you have lots of surface area of that dish in contact directly with the hot plate underneath, which means it throws quite well. It's also a fairly high wattage element warmer. So it gets nice and hot. It seems to throw very well. I love this one. I highly recommend it to anyone looking for an element warmer, especially for like a bedroom where you want something that doesn't light up. Highly recommend Diamond Milk Glass, and it's a shame we're getting rid of it. We got a puppy snoring underneath me if you hear anything. And then of course we have our Wild Horses and Wildflowers and Wild Horses warmers there. Those are 1 month only. These are promotional items available for 1 month only. This is that Butterfly Wings May Warmer of the Month. That one is leaving at the end of the month. And Mediterranean Moonlight here is a beautiful, like dark navy, like sea glass navy mercury glass warmer. It is part of the Destination Summer Collection, and it is leaving as well. And oddly enough, it looks like Mediterranean Moonlight is actually ringing up at the 10% off. So if you had your eye on that one, it does look like they are, for some reason, that one is 10% off. It might be a mistake, so that might get fixed at some point, but for now it is. All right, we are also saying goodbye to 5 catalog mini warmers, as well as 1 limited time offer warmer, mini warmer. Here they are. We have the Cattle Call mini warmer here. This just became available yesterday, but it's only here for a month. These other 5 are ones that we are saying goodbye to from the catalog. So we have the Pond's Edge mini warmer over here. the Towards the Sun mini warmer. Now this one is like a resin or glass inset with a tin yellow sunflower outside cutout thing. I have that one in my laundry room right now. It's like an average performer at best, but it's very, very cute and pretty, very summery. Then we have the Butterfly Season mini warmer. This is a white ceramic unglazed warmer. This one is quite a good performer, I've heard. And this one is also particularly beautiful with colored bulbs as well. Then we have the Lily Garden mini warmer. Now this one I've heard is a particularly weak thrower, is what I've heard. It is a beautiful warmer. So if you're looking to provide like a nice nightlight or scent a very small space like a bathroom, it would probably be good. But if you're looking to have maximum scent throw, this probably isn't your mini warmer. And then we have Morning Sunrise mini warmer here as well. And I haven't heard a lot about that one, to be honest. It is a larger glass one. I would guess it's average to below average for performance based on the size, shape, and material. But that would be a guess. But that is the mini warmers that we are retiring. So if any of those are must-haves for you, definitely get those before they go away. Now, as you can see here in the washer whiff section, we have Wildflower Cotton in both big and small, because Wildflower Cotton is retiring in laundry altogether. But we have every single scent in these small washer whiff tubs. Now, most of these scents are staying, like they're staying in the new catalog for laundry, but we're getting rid of the small mini washer whiff tubs. So as you can see here, there's a big difference in tub size. These big ones versus the little ones, big difference in size. But these are a nice way to try a scent. If you're not sure if you would like it in laundry, or if you just want to get it for like one thing. Like I have one scent that I only use on my daughter's stuff, Starburst Sky, and I have the small tubs in that, and it works really well because I just use it for her stuff. I have the big tub for everything for ones that we use on our clothes and on things like towels, bedding, and that sort of thing. So if you want to either try a scent or get one that's just for like your kids' stuff or just for your linens or just for whatever, the small ones can be a nice way to try that. So if you do want to try any laundry scents, now would be the time because they're marked down. So yes, the scent circles, room sprays, Scentsy bars, scent packs, fragrance flowers in all of the spring summer scents are also discontinuing at the end of August. And again, they are 10% off as well. So yes, that is all going away. The only things that are not discontinuing at the end of August are things like your Black Raspberry Vanilla, your Clean Breeze, Clothesline, Amazon Rain, Aloe Water and Cucumber, I think Vanilla Amber. All of those types of scents are ones that Scentsy carries year round. Blueberry Cheesecake, Baked Apple Pie, Welcome Home, those ones. Those are your core year-round Scentsy offerings. And so those are not going anywhere. You can still get them 10% off this month. But every other scent in the spring summer catalog will be leaving for at least 6 months, and some of them forever. So just be aware of that. This is a really, really good time to start a Scentsy Club if you want one or if you don't have one. With Scentsy Club, any bars that you put into that club will be eligible for Always Get My Bar for as long as you have them in your club, as long as you only skip one shipment per year. If that happens, you will get that bar forever. So say you love Pinkberry Sandalwood. You throw that in your club, and honestly, I do kind of think Pinkberry Sandalwood may not come back next year, if I'm just throwing out things. Pinkberry Sandalwood, if it doesn't come back next year and it's one of your favorites, you have it in your Scentsy Club. If it doesn't come back in March, you'll still keep getting it anyways because it's in your Scentsy Club. If you were to cancel your club and then restart it, it's gone, you can't put it back in. So that is the one thing. That is the thing. By the time we know what is and is not coming back for spring summer, it will be too late to club these then. So you can club them in the month of August. You have until August 31st to do that. So it is a good time to do that. The Always Get My Bar only applies to wax bars. So say you're like, well, I really love By the Sea scent circles in my car. There's no Always Get My scent circles. So you got to just stock up on the website while they're here. So there is that. I will do a separate video probably next week. It might be a little while from now, about my predictions for spring and summer, and that's just kind of for fun. I have no inside information whatsoever on what will and won't come back, but just based on like what I've kind of observed and what I've seen over time, and just kind of gut feeling as well, what I think will and won't come back, I will do that video just for fun to make some predictions. I also thought it might be useful in this video to talk a little bit also about what would be some strategic ways to shop this 10% off month. So here are some of the ways I kind of maximize that transition month. So for myself, if I'm buying things like the core Scentsy scents, like the ones that we offer year round, Baked Apple Pie, Blueberry Cheesecake, Welcome Home, Aloe Water and Cucumber, Amazon Rain, those kinds of scents, the ones that we have all the time, those never really go on sale because they're things that Scentsy offers all the time. So for those ones, it is handy to get them during 10% off month because you can still bundle them and you can get the extra 10% off as well. So it's the cheapest possible way to get those core scents that you love and like to have on hand. Also, if there's a scent that is kind of summery, like Lemon Lime Fizz, for example. Lemon Lime Fizz is a summer catalog scent. I am not sure if Lemon Lime Fizz will be back next year or not. I really love that one. It's one of my favorite lemon scents. So I will club it at the end of the season, but I might also grab a bar because I'm not going to melt a ton of that scent during the fall winter, but there is the occasional winter day where you just want to break from the spice and the pine trees and all of that stuff, the heavy stuff, and you want like a nice lemon scent. So for that, I will make sure I have a bar of that on hand, so you can pick that up as well, 10% off this month. And then if you do kind of get the, you know, mood strikes to start melting spring, summer early, for me that rarely happens, but for some people it does, especially if you live in an area that's warmer, southern US, that sort of thing. If you live in a hotter climate, you may want to have a larger stockpile of spring, summer scents. I'm the opposite. I stock up on the fall, winter scents at the end of the season, so I have them to start melting early because I start melting fall way before September 1st. But yes, for the folks that live in hotter climates, the opposite will probably be true. You're probably going to want to stock up on a good number of spring, summer scents so you have those to start melting early because they won't be available again until March 1st. And again, we don't know which ones will and won't be back. Most of them will be back, but some won't and we don't know which ones. The other thing that I like to get during this month is your things that you the accessories you kind of need for melting wax. Things like extra warmer dishes. They're 10% off this month as well. So if you have a favorite warmer that you love and you plan to keep it for a very long time, things happen. The dish might crack, it might break, you never know. It could get knocked over, that sort of thing. And you don't want to not be able to use that warmer just because the dish broke. And some people also like to have a spare dish because that way you can just kind of switch out dishes. Some people I've heard of like to do like a morning scent and an evening scent. And if you have 2 dishes, that's very easy to do. You just pop the dish out and switch it out and you don't have to like throw away the wax then. So if you like to melt a coffee scent in the morning and then by afternoon you want something fruity, you don't have to waste that wax you've only warmed for a few hours. You can just take that dish out, set it aside, pop the new one in, and then switch it back out the next morning if you want to. So it's a good way to use wax kind of creatively that way. So again, warmer dishes, spare ones are 10% off. You can find those under warmers, and then there's like a warmer dishes category as well. The other thing you can get 10% off, and these never go on sale, is the warmer stands and your light bulbs. You're gonna need light bulbs at some point, and they never, ever, ever go on sale. So light bulbs, 10% off month is the time to get them. The other thing I like to get this month is things like air purifier filters. Again, those I will need on a regular basis. My air purifiers take about 1 filter every 3 months. And so I like to stock up on those during these discount months or get them with party rewards, one of the two, but discount months are the time. So if you need air purifier filters, cotton cleanups, again, those are another thing that never goes on sale. So 10% off month is the time to get cotton cleanups if you like those. Your warmer dishes, your warmer stands, your warmer accessories. This is the time for those. Any of those warmers that you've had your eye on all season, again, if they're carrying into the next catalog, they're not going on clearance anytime soon, because if they're carrying forward to next season, those are sticking around in the catalog. This is the lowest price you're going to get on those. So if there's a warmer in the catalog that is carrying forward that you love, this is the best price you're going to get on it. This would be the time. If there's a warmer that you've had your eye on that is discontinuing and is not returning to catalog this season, then we don't know. This one is kind of a gamble because you could not buy it this month and then hope that it hits a clearance sale or a flash sale in the future sometime, and it might. There is no guarantee it will, but it might. And you're also gambling then that you can make that flash sale, because I have had so many times where there's a flash sale, we get 1 day's notice on those, only ever 1 day notice. There's often times where there's a flash sale, I can't get in until 5 hours later because I'm at work. So if I have to miss the flash sale or miss the stock, because they tend to go fast, if you can't get into that flash sale right at the time, you're risking missing it. So if you have a warmer that's retiring, if you definitely want to get your hands on it, I would suggest picking it up this month. You could gamble and see if it comes up in a flash sale later, but then you are gambling that A, you can attend that flash sale in a timely manner, and B, that it will actually make it to a flash sale. Some of these warmers will sell out, and that will happen too. If they do sell out, they're not going to make more. So that one is kind of like a personal choice gamble situation. If you know it's not coming back, that one is like, yes, you might save a few more dollars if you decide to wait for a flash sale. You might actually get a better deal if you do that. but again, you're betting that you'll be able to make that flash sale on time and that it will actually show up in a flash sale. Sometimes it takes like 6 to 12 months for those warmers to come into a flash sale, so it might be a while that you're waiting when you could just, you know, get a deal now and enjoy it for that extra time. So that is just some kind of like thoughts to balance and weigh for what works best for you and what you need. The other thing I like to do with this 10% off month is if there's any product that I haven't tried that I'm curious about. Like I'm thinking the oils. When I got my premium diffuser, I'm pretty sure it was during a 10% off month because I wasn't sure. It's a higher ticket item. I wasn't sure if I wanted the premium diffuser or if I would use it. So I did it, I'm pretty sure I got it during a transition month. It might have also been party rewards, but I think it was during an August or February, one of the two. And oils. Oils are another thing. If there's an oil you've wanted, again, those don't go on sale until they're retired and discontinued, like permanently. This is a good way to try them out at a discount. So if there's a scent that you think you might like, you can try it. It's just a kind of a nice way to try things that you're curious about. The other thing it's good for is your larger ticket items, like your air purifier, your premium diffuser, your Scentsy Air Quad, and that sort of thing. So that is another thing to keep in mind as well. It's the best way to get a deal on those. Well, actually, that's not true. The best way to get a deal on those would be to get them with party rewards. The next best thing would be to get them during a transition month discount. For my Canadian customers specifically, we are going to be facing some price increases on September 1st. So I know for myself and a lot of my Canadian team members and Canadian customers, we are very strategically this month ordering things that we think we will want in the future at a discount, because this is about the cheapest we're ever going to get them, because in the September 1st catalog, we will still be able to get some of these things, but they're going to cost more. There's going to be 8 to 12% price increases on the Canadian side of things starting September 1st. So anything that you want, again, light bulbs, the stuff that you know you're going to use. If you know you love our washer whiffs, grab a couple things of those. If you know you love the laundry liquid, grab some of that, because this is the cheapest it's going to be. A, it's 10% off, and B, it's going up in price next season. So that only applies to the Canadian friends here. The US friends, your prices are pretty much staying the same as far as we know so far. But for Canadian friends here, we know that those prices are going up. So for us, we got to be strategic here. So US friends can rest easier there. Don't buy stuff that, if you're in the US, don't buy stuff that ahead of time. If you don't need to. Like if you want the 10% off, definitely, but don't buy things just because the prices are going up, because for the US folks, they probably are not. Canadian folks, we know they are. So we're being more strategic and trying to kind of plan some extra things this season, or for this month. For instance, I have a club shipping in August, and I was going to go in and clean out all of my fall winter catalog bars that did return. And then I was looking and I was like, okay, pumpkin roll, it's returning to catalog in the fall. Excellent, I can boot it out of my club. But then I was like, okay, wait, I don't have any bars of pumpkin roll in my stash. I checked my spreadsheet, I don't have any in my stash. So that means I can wait till, I can kick it out of my club, but then I'm on August 1st, I'm paying 50 cents a bar more for it. I could just get it in my club in August for the regular $8. In the US, bars are $6. I think they're staying that way, but in Canada, they're going up 50 cents. So there's things that are in my club that are going to be coming back to catalog, but I'd rather just get them in August for cheaper, because I know I'm going to use them in the fall, in the coming season. So again, just being a little bit strategic there. So I will kick them out of my club as soon as that August club ships, because I know I can get them in catalog if I need more, but just kind of being strategic that way. So that is just some kind of, like, I guess, tips and ideas to save you a few dollars. If you're a consultant currently, the Harvest Collection Early Access is up. We can try those early, which is fantastic news for all of us. So I have ordered those, and customers of mine will be getting samples of those here probably in September. And then if you're a consultant, what I noticed, if you're in Canada, is in the US, the Harvest Collection bars are $25 a set. They're going to stay $25 a set. So this only applies to the Canadian consultants. They're $33 a set currently for early access. That is the standard price we pay for the bar collections typically. So that's the normal price. On September 1st in the brochure, they are listed at $36. So that is the new pricing for the Canadian increases, is $36. So if you want to save $3, if you plan to buy those Harvest bars anyways, I would suggest getting them early if you're a consultant, because it'll save you $3. It's only $3, but like it's $3. So may as well not leave that money on the table. If you plan to get them anyways, this would be the time. So again, that is consultants only and Canadian consultants only. For American consultants, your early access bars are going to be the same price as the regular launch bars. So Not a big deal there. And then because it is early in the month still, and this is still well stocked and updated, if you have a Scentsy Club currently, you are eligible to order from the personal website subscriber exclusive products. So these are items that are updated on the 1st of the month, and this is what we have in there now. There is this Benny the Whale Buddy, kind of cute. Warmer there. We have the, what scent is that? Aloha Citrus Car Bar. We have some Coastal Sunset Counter Clean. Blue Sage and Tonka was a good one. They got a fragrance flower of that there. It looks like the lavender and blue lavender and bergamot room spray. What else do we have here? Pineapple en Fuego fragrance flower. I've never smelled that, so I'm not sure what that is. Jam and Jubilee scent or pods. That's a good one. Coconut daiquiri. Oh, this is good. It's already out of stock. I believe it. That is a very good product. The coconut daiquiri Scentsy Soak. We have a few other things here, little buddy type items, little dinosaur ones that used to be in the catalog, the mermaid neck pillow, a little warmer, and the oils there. This is the Sweet Sunshine oil pack. So those are available in your subscriber exclusive section. They also updated clearance last night. It was the Hunger Games in there. It was busy. One special little thing they have in here is the old formula of the Mint to Be Merry room spray. Very nice. I grabbed some of this. This was the fizzy lifting drink bar. This is in my club. I think I'm gonna boot it because I'm purging my club here pretty soon. I'll do a video on that separately. But I grabbed some of this in clearance because it was a good deal, and I love that scent. It's a very sweet, almost like sticky sugar, like soda type scent. It's really nice for summer. Very strong. Scarlet Sunflower room spray is there. It didn't come back in catalog for fall, so I know a lot of you are going to be happy about that. To get it in the room spray. We have Cedar Cider, again, did not come back in wax, so if you don't have it in your club, I would recommend picking up the room spray so you have a way to get it a hit of that scent. Same with Cranapple Crumble. We have a couple different holiday collection scent room sprays there, as well as Midnight Mahogany. And then we have, oh, Dashing, that was a good one, and Blue Agave and Melon. Oh, this one, you guys, is so good. I have this scent in my club in bar form. Oh, it is like a blue raspberry, tart, fresh, clean, but also fruity, excellent summer scent. And Dashing is beautiful. It's like vanilla mahogany woods. It's beautiful. Okay, this is something I just used up recently, the Vanilla Waves body wash. I just used up a bottle of this, not that, like a week or two ago. It was very good. If you like Vanilla Waves, this is a good way to use it. It's a very pleasant, like salted caramel vanilla type scent. Really good. Ooh, the Frosted Cinnamon Roll room spray. This is one we don't have in catalog. It's a great scent. It's like this gooey brown sugar frosted cinnamon roll bun scent. It's delicious. I have that one in my office at work, and if I need a little pick-me-up in the afternoon, sometimes I'll give a spritz of that near my desk. It's just so lovely. We have the diffuser too. This is the deluxe diffuser. We used to carry this size of diffuser as well as the premium diffuser. Last season they got rid of the deluxe diffuser and we only have premium diffusers now. Now the premium diffusers are more aesthetically pleasing. They're beautiful. They're also more expensive. And for me, I actually prefer the deluxe diffuser myself. It's smaller and it holds more water, which means it runs for longer. So this is actually my choice of diffuser if you had to pick one. We no longer carry these, but if you can get this one at this price, that is a very good deal, and I would highly recommend it. They run for a very long time because they have a huge water reservoir, and they do light up as well. This does go through all different light shows. You can pick your color, so very good. And the rest is sold out. That is one thing. That clearance section went fast, you guys. I was up late last night placing my order, and things were jumping out of carts. Like, it was like 10-15 minutes and stuff started selling out already, so it was quick. So that does seem like it'll probably be a trend as we get into these busy months with fall and holidays coming up. These launch nights get busy. They get very, very busy with people ordering and staying up late. So if you do want to check out those clearance sections, I would be on right at midnight when those launches happen, midnight Pacific, because things go fast. If you wait till morning, those clearance items probably will not be there. So that is what we got for today. That's kind of what is discontinuing, what is not coming back that we know of for sure, ideas to maximize your transition month 10% off discount. And yeah, hope that was helpful, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.